Hello Aries, my name is Jason. Thank you for visiting my channel. This is your general tarot reading for the second half of October 2019. You know the drill about rising signs, moon signs, etc. Let's get going. Okay, Aries, you go into this period with the Strength card. So there's a Leo around you, I'm feeling. And if it's not a Leo, it's a person who is showing you strength through compassion. So perhaps you've been a little bit obsessive about something and someone has come into your environment who has shown you that the right way is through forgiveness and remaining calm. Perhaps that's been a challenge for you, and now you're seeing that you catch more flies with honey than you do with a fly swat, and this has allowed you some kind of growth. A realization that you've had, and you probably never go back to that now, back to the old way of thinking. So you've been positively impacted by someone in your environment who's showing you that a position of calm and coming from a place of love, compassion and forgiveness are a better way to go for you. Now, in your challenge, you have the Hanged Man. So it looks like you've been waiting for some great idea to come to you, some way out or a way forward. This can be from a predicament that you're in, or it might be just that you're in a good place and you're looking for the next great idea. I'm feeling something creative here, so you may have been sitting on the couch thinking, right, well, what's my next song? What's my next piece of art going to be? What's my next plan of attack in business? Something like that. And the message here with the Hanged Man is to just let something come to you. If you force it, it might not work. But that's not to say that just sitting down with a pen and paper and just jotting down a few key words won't help. It's just saying try not to force it. If you're in a position where nothing's coming, just walk away from it for a few minutes or even a couple of hours and then come back to it, and you'll have a fresh set of eyes and things will really start cranking for you. But the Hanged Man asks you to be patient, not force things. Okay. In your hopes and fears position, you have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands talks about domestic stability. Perhaps there's been a situation in your home life which has not been smooth sailing, and you're hoping that a decision will be made or an idea will come to you which is going to allow you this sense of stability, and you'll know how to move forward. The Four of Wands is a very happy card. It indicates longevity and stability within the home. It also talks about renovations, extending the home or beautifying the home somehow. So you're probably thinking, well, how much money have I got? What do I need to do? And should I extend the bathroom, or should I redo something in the lounge? Something like that. And that seems to be one of the questions you have at the moment. It's a good dilemma to have, because it's showing that you are looking forward to being proactive in your home environment. There's maybe something's feeling a bit stale and you start to think, well, how can I freshen this up? Some of you are even thinking about moving, just selling the home almost on a whim, just to change things up a little in your life. The best attitude to take, you have the Hermit card. So the Hermit card talks about really going within and asking yourself what you really want. And so you remember before we had this energy of the Hanged Man here. This Hanged Man is saying, well, wait a little while, something will come to you. And the Hermit says maybe just a little more introspection, asking yourself what you really want out of something. And because that's in the best attitude position, seems to be just really be prepared to confront yourself, something that perhaps needs to go and you've been hanging on to it a little too long, and you know this, and it's time for it to go so something fresh can come into you. But the Hermit card generally talks about looking inside yourself to find out what you really want. And sometimes this can be quite confronting to us when we need to accept something about ourselves that we don't necessarily like, and we can move to change that, or we can just accept it and say, well, this is who I am and it has to be that way for whatever reason, whether you need to take a particular stance on a certain matter to do with the family or work or whatever, or even perhaps a way you project yourself. You might not necessarily like doing it that way, but you're finding it necessary. But either way, the Hermit card just asks us to examine really what is making us tick and whether we like it or not. And in your outcome, Aries, you have the World card. So the World card talks about moving on, completing a cycle. So yes, something will come to you, the penny will drop, or you will get your great idea, and that's going to allow you to write a new chapter. The World card represents the end of the major arcana, so it's quite a cycle, a learning, a realization that you've had about yourself, and that's going to allow you to start the new chapter, get rid of the old way of things, and as I said, the learning you'll be getting will take you to a place where you'll never go back to the old way of thinking again. So that's very positive. Okay, Aries, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, of course, if you like what you see here, and hopefully talk to you again in a few weeks.